Launch day, it's launch day, launch day, launch day, launch day, launch day. It's time for the game, it's time for the game. Well, not yet, not yet. It's launch day. Hello everyone. This is Eiri. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to Mixer, just for a one-time thing. Today we will be playing the Outer Worlds. So it unlocks worldwide according to UTC time at like 1 UTC, midnight London time. So it will actually unlock in 5 minutes. But yeah. So, oh right, yeah. So I should probably make a quick adjustment right now. Just on the Mixer page to say not to help me. I can do that in just a couple minutes. But yeah. It's like, it's just one extra line. But yeah, this is a very special game for me. I don't know what to expect. I've more or less just seen the trailer, and that's it. And that's kind of it. Okay, let me just save that. Where's the save button? There it is. Yes, I know nothing either. Yes, so Obsidian Entertainment made Fallout New Vegas, yes. But the lead of this project is a guy named Tim Cain and Leonard Boyarsky, and they made the original Fallout, so Fallout 1, and that was in the 90s. And a number of years later, they made their own studio called Troika Games, and their first game in that, like the turn-based ones, and their first game in Troika Games was called Arcanum, and I actually played Arcanum a few days ago on Twitch, and that was really Tim Cain's game. So Tim Cain has gone on record as saying that, you know, there's more of me in this game than any other, and he says that for Fallout, and he says that for Arcanum, and he says that for the Outer Worlds. So this is like his third game. Yeah, it's very old. It's about 18. It came out 18 years ago, but that was really my first RPG, Arcanum, and it really did influence me a great deal. And unfortunately, like Tim Cain made a couple of other Tim Cain's studio rather made a couple of more games in Troika, so Vampire Bloodlines and Temple of Elemental Evil, but then he kind of went away from making games and just being a programmer for games for like Carbine Studios and all that. But this is him actually being a lead and designing a game again, which is really great, because he's such a great influence on me. And just his game, rather, Arcanum. Yeah, it really is. Like his style is so unique, and he's only done it like once or twice, and you see how much of a legacy Fallout has. And the fact that he's kind of reunited with everyone at Obsidian is his, you know, the kind of legacy from Fallout. And they made Fallout New Vegas, and he's kind of joining them again. So the Outer Worlds looks like Fallout New Vegas. Most people think it's like Fallout New Vegas, but for me, it's Arcanum. But yeah, like Tim Cain, Fallout and Arcanum, it's all about mashups. Arcanum was steampunky, but yeah, the Outer Worlds is also like a mashup as well of different themes, and also just being really funny and really serious, and also just amazing. And I'm sure I'll find something great. It's probably not gonna be like Arcanum though. Like Arcanum was him putting everything, and the Outer Worlds is probably him doing this kind of game with him being, you know, more older and more experienced. So it's probably not going to be like Arcanum, but yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So remember that I'm playing this on the Xbox Game Pass. And Pretty much the entire Fallout series is influenced by the first Fallout game, which Tim made. And then it kind of got away from it. Got away from itself, yeah. But yeah. One more minute. Then I'll click play. And yes, a very big rule is that I'm not going to do like a review after 1 hour, but I am going to just try to enjoy this because it's been like 18 years. And this is like, this game most of all is a game that I just want to play and share. Just like last year when I did Mega Man 11, I just want to play it, I just want to enjoy it, and I just want to like share the excitement with you guys. And this time around, I actually do have people, and it's really appreciated. Less people than on Twitch, but I also want to support Obsidian as well by being on Mixer. And it's probably a double advantage because there won't be anyone disruptive on Mixer. Okay, it's time. Let's click play. Let's click play. It's starting up. It's starting up. Yes. Private division. Obsidian. Unreal. It's silent. Why is it silent? Insta LOD. Huh. Nice middleware. AMD. Oh wow! Wow, look at that! Look at that! Look at the opening logo! It's angled with the ship! Oh, that is a nice silhouette! That is a nice silhouette! Oh, that is brilliant! That circle there? I did not expect that. That music, I just want to soak this in just a little bit. It's like, that music. And it just started up straight away as well. I think this is like a movie actually. Maybe? Oh, that music, that instrumentation. It's so spacey, but also orchestral, grand. It really is like, I cannot begin to imagine the kind of journey it took for this game to be produced. Like, all the studios being just, you know, breaking up and everyone going their separate ways, and yet the legacy being retained, and Obsidian struggling so long to obtain and maintain their independence until they got to Microsoft, and then Tim Cain and the creator of all that, Leonard Boyarsky, he came back to Obsidian, and then he kept doing his thing at being quite humble, and now he's finally had another idea, and he's Is this music going to end? Is it going to loop endlessly? Oh, that's true. That's true. It is going to be a big RPG though, so it's going to be quite long. But that's true as well. Whatever. The big thing about this is that you can play however you want, so you can still enjoy it in a different way. If you play it anyway. Xbox Game Pass. Okay, let's press any key now. I know. I do think it's looping though. Oh, was that a comment? gamma, that looks fine. 38 though, that's a bit weird, but it looks fine on my screen. Just checking the brightness on level. That should be fine. Until you can barely see the left light. Usually default is fine for me. Oh, there's a pop-out outside of the game for me. Please wait. What? It must be the Xbox thing. Oh, it's signing into Xbox Live. I might as well say yes. Please wait. Oh, look at that menu. It's so light. There's my name there. But we can still listen to the music because I'm modifying this. Frame rate limit. I'm gonna set that to 60. Oh, it goes up to 240. So Tim Cain is first and foremost a programmer. So that means that bugs aside, I can trust that this is actually programmed well. 3D resolution. Oh, it's because of Unreal Engine. Very high, very high, very high, very high, very high, very high. New computer. I spent $1,000 on a new computer, and it was solely for this. And now I don't have any money left, but still. Fine. Oh, there's decimal. That's cool. That countdown timer. Audio. Master. Effects. So I might actually turn this down a little. I usually have my own idea of what constitutes good balancing. So it's usually like it's like a nice it's a slope, right? So 70, 80, 90, 100. So voices, something like that, I guess. That should help. Subtitles, bark subtitles. Oh, it's kind of cool that they just call them barks now. That's actually an internal name, but cinematic subtitles, yes. Minimal. Okay, controls. Invert Y, no X. Key bindings. So, remember that I have a couple of keys that I usually prefer to modify straight away. Reload, hold, holster. I usually put that on quick melee. Oh. Quick melee. Thumb buttons. Oh, there's already a binding for the thumb button. Aim block. Inhaler. Oh, that's good. Tactical time dilation is already on Q. I was planning on putting it there. Yes, there's already a side button bound here. Like, most games never put side buttons bound. They never bind them. That's why I always put one on reload. So, quick melee. What should I rebind that to? Maybe the upper mouse button. Yeah. So I usually put the upper mouse button there. Don't know if I remember to use that quick melee button, but that's also T. E is interact. F is inhaler. That's probably a healing thing. Companion. C. V. Companion attack. Oh, and 2 commands. So like in Mass Effect. Hold, move, follow, and attack. That's cool. Quick save and quick load. Yep, those are standard keys, F5 and F9. Menus cannot be oh, okay. Cannot be rebound. That's okay. Back. Gameplay. Show player helmet. Show companion helmet. This will not affect their equipment stats, so I guess I'll turn this off. Never like helmets. FOV 75. I'm going to set this to 85 because I usually prefer that. UI tutorials, auto collapse inventory. Oh, DPS and damage display. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Base stats. I'll just leave this in default, I think. Yes, damage numbers. Like, a lot of the time, RPGs only show the damage, but showing the DPS is actually more important, like when you look at the stats of an item, right? So this has DPS. Notification duration. I'll leave that by default, actually. I'll just leave that all by default. Push everything to the max, you can always turn them down later. Okay. Well, that's interesting. There's no back button. I'll just press escape then. Okay. New game. Okay. Story, less health, less damage. Normal, standard, hard, more health, more damage. Which is pretty standard. Supernova though. Hardest difficulty and can only be selected at the start of the game. If you reduce the difficulty below Supernova, you cannot enable it. More health, more damage. You must eat, slink, and drink. Eat, drink, and sleep. Companions die permanently. Crippled. Can only be healed as bed rest. Weapons and armor have durability. You can only fast travel to your ship. You can only sleep inside your ship. You can only manually save while inside your ship, and autosaves are limited. Oh, the New Vegas hardcore mode is what is the real standard here, because survival mode in Fallout 4 is basically like a cut down, badly made version of hardcore in New Vegas. So, the question is, should I play Supernova or should I play normal? Oh, that's a shame. It really is one of the big standards. Supernova is like super hard, like hardcore. Go big or go home. So this is the one bit I'm not sure about, which is only manually saving while inside your ship, and autosaves are limited. I'm not going to get an achievement for it, that's for sure. Normal is probably too normal for me. I usually play normal straight off to get a good idea of the game, but I could go with Supernova as well. It pretty much just depends. So I'm gonna play. Yeah, I think if I die too often, I'm gonna turn it down to normal. But yeah. No. It says that I can turn it off, but I can't turn it back on. So that means I need to do it now or never. So probably Supernova. Subtitles. Oh, just look at little settings and. Yeah. I already did that. Continue. Halcyon. Oh boy! 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 It's time. It's time.
When prosperity awaits you in the stars. Come to Halcyon.
Halcyon? No, I'm gonna be like all sophisticated. Halcyon.
Will feel like mere minutes, thanks to the comfort and safety of your very own hibernation chamber. You'll wake up in a perfect society designed to maximize your
new life awaits.
With guaranteed full employment. With only a minor term of service, you will become the master of your own destiny when you go out of this world to the Halcyon colony.
Top secret 2320. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. 1023. Hope to be left at edge of colony. Oh no. This is first person view, isn't it? It's following a cinematic from some guy in first person. Ugh. Stupid door. Oh, it's in-game. Phineas Vernon Weller's Fugitive.
Hundreds of thousands of colonists left adrift out here forever, just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line.
If you want, I'd be happy to hear that. Like, if you know the game already and guess, that's bad. But if you want to guess, that's great. Just speculate. Okay. So, these are the 6 base statistics. 6 points from... Oh, this is genius. There's no number system. This, like, I remember Tim Cain actually talking about trying to redesign Special, right? No numbers, just ratings, right? So you have points. But here it's average. You start average and then you need to put points in. And it's basically Special with luck removed. So strengths, agility, intelligence, perception, charisma, and temperament. Oh, that's different. Oh, it's a Trinity system. Temperament. Endurance. Endurance is more like health. So yeah, this is like endurance, natural health regeneration. So it's taking the 6 specials without luck, because luck doesn't apply in a real-time game. That was kind of weird in Fallout, in Fallout 3 onwards. And also splitting it into 3 different categories. I can see this. I mean, I've seen Tim Cain's like talks at conferences, and he's been talking about how to convey RPG systems into games in a way that doesn't use numbers.
Must remember not to sneeze near you.
Below average, average, good, high, very high.
No signs of muscular atrophy. Splendid.
High. You can see here that it's not point based, it's tally. So average, so that's like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It only goes from 1 to 5. Body, mind, and personality. Physical, mental, psychological. That's an interesting trinity. Because having a trinity of things is usually important. So it's like physical fighting, tactical fighting, and social-based fighting. So one to 5. So the system that I usually have to create a character rather quickly is that I actually have
normal.
is that I actually have preferences from like 1 to 6 or 1 to 7. So that's what I did in the New Vegas thing a couple weeks ago, where I made a character quite quickly, and I just ordered everything from like most important stat that I like and least important. So it's only 6 points though. So I can put like 4 points
It says here that
or 3
you solved
points.
mathematical problems just for fun.
Oh, and he's commenting on the stats. That's nice. I'm not sure. Is it the internet connection? I'm not sure. I just want to hear the comments, honestly.
Slippery fingers. You'll need to be careful handling those chemicals. You're easily brainwashed.
Glad I found you before the board did. You've run into your share of lampposts. Some people are rough around the edges. You're serrated.
It's only 1, so this is 1. And it's below average. Yeah. So either 3 above.
Let's hope the trip back to my lab is as easygoing as you are.
Yeah, so like example, this is completely even. It's quite boring. 6 though, how do I do that? So that means their distribution will be 3 averages and like 1 at max, very high, 1 at
Very low
high,
likelihood of explosive cell death.
and 1 at good. And then 3 are average. So basically, I need to pick my 3 most important stats that I like. Or I can do like a curve.
At least you don't have rickets yet.
So below average, 2 goods, and then high and very high, average. At least you don't have rickets.
This one's smarter than my navigation computer. I bet you really can believe it's not Borst.
I can't believe it's not Borst.
I see you had a knack for misappropriation.
Thief. Yeah, I mean, it's really just Tim Cain style, just adding humor in everything.
Stiff upper lip, even without all the ice.
So looking at the affected skills, it looks like this affects sneak and this also affects sneak. So there's a bunch of skills here, and it looks like 2 of them affect a single skill. So that means that you can have different builds and still have skills. So it's not like a one-to-one relationship, which is how it's usually done in other things. So strength is a low priority, but I don't want a penalty.
At least you don't have rickets yet.
So the penalty here, actually, let's look at all the penalties.
I just hope your brain's quicker than your hands.
No health regen. Reputation games low. Headshots don't do extra damage. Critical hit damage. Words are hard. Thinking no good. Dumb dialogue options unlocked. Weapon more durability loss. And for this, less carrying capacity, less melee, and I can't move, or rather, the drain when moving in bullet time is increased. So that's actually not a bad penalty for me. And also, yes, I also manage my inventory a lot. That said, let's actually stop looking at this. So my most important stat that I usually pick is either intelligence or perception. I really do value that. So long guns, persuade, hack, medical science, determination, handguns, long guns. Hello, Toro. Lockpick, engineering. So I really tend to appreciate, I usually pick, I can't remember actually. I usually pick intelligence to be highest, and then perception second, and then dexterity. So these 3, dexterity, intelligence, perception, are my 3 most favorite stats. I try to put them in a decent order. Reload speed, perception.
An intelligent colonist. I remember when we had those.
Yeah. So intelligence at max, perception good, dexterity high, and then everything else is average. So I can't really do the whole sloping line like this though, it seems. Well, actually, I suppose I could.
Ooh, they must have been feeding you Spacer's Choice rations.
So, temperament. Persuasion. Persuasion lets me get through a lot of things easily. And, oh, yay, thank you, Josh. For that emote. Charm, like, if I want to get through the game easily, I like to pick this, but realistically, I don't really think I'm very persuasive or anything like that. But I do have a stiff upper lip. So, in order of strongest to weakest, it's intelligence, perception, temperament. Wait, no. Intelligence, dexterity, perception, temperament, charm, and strength. In that order. Charm is kind of average. Strength is low, which is, yeah. unfortunately, I'm not showing GIFs on the stream display at the moment. I've never been able to figure that out, but yeah, enjoy it while you're here live. So I think this is good. Unfortunately, I have
It's
two.
like a catalogue of mediocrity.
It's like a catalogue of mediocrity. So yeah, unfortunately, I can't get a complete curve. There's going to be two things equal, but that's okay. And there's one average. Let's see. Actually, maybe I should switch them over here. Extra headshot, weak shot damage. I'm never really sure about dexterity or perception. I really like to think I'm quite perceptive. Dexterity is kind of okay with it, I guess. Let's see, stats. I am creating my character, so I think it's like that. I like these two stats here are the two I value the most after all. So very high and high, and then good average, and then good below average. So that's like a 5, 4,
This
3,
one's so
3,
normal.
2, 1. So yeah, I don't have a penalty, but that should be okay. And that carrying capacity, 60 kilos, actual realistic capacity. Next. E. Skills. Oh, it's tree-based. Tree-based skills. Oh, that's even more simplification, but branching out to complexity, right? So you put a point into a general skill, and then when you reach a high enough level, you get a specific skill, instead of just giving you all these specific skills like in Fallout. Just seeing how these evolve. Like, Arcanum went the other way and just threw like 50 skills at you. So I only have 2 points, so I am going to pick never good at dodging. Good persuasion. After 50 you can specialize by adding points directly, so that's interesting. Yeah, so it's simplification for the first half of the leveling process, which is really nice idea. So holding up defense. Ranged.
I hear Monarch's in need of more game hunters.
And unlock. Oh, here we go. Oh, it put 10 points into everything. You see that?
Shot. Capital.
So here it unlocks location hit effects, which is very useful. Here, novice. Oh, so you click it. It's like a 1 instead of a like. In Fallout, you went from 1 to 100 and you gain like 10 points a level. Here, it's just 1 point and it's worth 10 points, which makes it way easier. Instead of like usually on every level up, you just dumped all your points in a single skill to make it easier, right? Because that's where the actual tangible gains were. Like here, there are 5 tangible gains, and you need to get your points up to that level. But here, it's, again, simplification of the leveling up process. Less numbers, smaller numbers, easily comprehensible. Plus 10. And yes, there are numbers here in case you're interested in them, which affects the percentages. So, location hit effects. Unlock the ability to leap, dodge, forward. Don't care about that. Persuade. Humans have a chance to cower in fear. Sneak. Sneak attack. Unlock the ability to sell goods to vending machines. Hack. Lockpick. Oh, lockpick. Doors requiring 1 mag pick to unlock are free to open. Oh, and my medical's already high enough. I don't need to put anything there. So for the inhalers. Inhalers probably like the healing Estus flask or something. So power and sweep attacks, I don't care. So lie, intimidate. So either dialogue or stealth, I'm not sure yet. This is sneak attack, but probably dialogue for now, and then I'll get stealth later.
I hope we haven't lost that silver tongue to frostbite.
Oh, and I've only unlocked that one for persuade, which is the one I wanted, so. That's cool, that's cool. And I can use all weapons and all of them are viable for hit locations. Next. Aptitude. Oh, this is my background! Or my traits. But it's all positive instead of like, yeah, so. No discernible aptitude. Colonist sounded like a nice entry-level career for version of your skills. Food additive test. So this is like the job I'm queued up for the colony. Sub-shoe chef. The hierarchy from modern kitchen is a ladder of many rungs. So yeah, all of these are kind of boring. So beverage service technician. I do. Drink effect duration. Bureaucrat. Block +1. Halcyon is no exception. Paperwork. Extra persuasion. Cashier. Construction electrician. Less shock damage. Engineering +1. Factory worker. Dodge +1. Safety and efficiency don't always go hand in hand, which is why so many of your co-workers were amputees. Tossball. N-ray damage received. Farmer. Food additive tester. More food effects. Less corrosion damage. More inspiration. Tossball team mascot. So like a baseball thing, but sci-fi. Your last major head injury in the field knocked some extra cheer into you, and you've been a rising star. Medical technician. Junior grade. You earned the trust of the medical community's most esteemed junior surgeons who entrusted you with stuffing cotton balls into pill bottles. Okay. Safety inspector. Guardrails aren't free at all. Corporations bottled in your line of work. The corporation's bottom line is more protection than its personnel. You're on the vanguard of ensuring that every possible expense is spared, since corners don't cut themselves. You prefer to think of workplace accidents as happy little coincidences. Scientist assistant. If you can't unsee what happens in the lab, you can at least learn from the mistakes and enjoy some colourful nightmares. I know, right? I know, this game is so full of personality. I know, this is what I've been looking for. It's just like Arcane. Well, I've never played the original Fallout, but this is Tim Cain and Leonard Boyarsky. It's pure Tim Cain. I still haven't finished character creation. Like, I haven't even made the character. I'm just reading everything. Sub-sous chef. You're holding out for that advancement to poultry inspection, which is due any year now. Yeah, I know, it's interesting so far, but gotta see the character makings part, and you know, gameplay, yeah. So I'm probably gonna check safety inspector, maybe, or scientist assistant. Science +1.
I wonder what experiments you were subjected to.
So science +1 is probably what I prefer. These are all like menial jobs, so it's you've cleaned out enough tests. Maybe you didn't get into this business to mop up the leavings of failed experiments, but that's just a part of the job. You've cleaned out enough test tubes to develop a keen instinct for what goes in them and why. Yeah, next. you know, by default. Oh, that was a nice effect. That was a nice effect. Customize your character, don't be shy. The faces are okay. Texture's a bit there. It's all presets, but there's that one. Skin tone. That one. Eye color 1 out of 26. Oh, it's nice that there's out of how many? I usually go for a grey, like that one. It's nice that there's actually like a dot ton, unlike, oh, there's red. Yes, they have red. But yeah, it's like, yeah, there was only like 4 or something in Fallout, but yeah, this is actually a bunch of colors. So I usually go for, oh, I just noticed, maybe it's the zoom level, but the pupils kind of look square shaped. Oh, these are really vivid colors, look at that. Orange, bright red, bright purple, bright yellow. I usually, no, that's bright white. I usually go for a grey colour though. Grey. Brow horizontal. Yay! Actually customizing my, I'm just gonna try to do this very quickly. Small mouth, nose size. Oh, I can't export it, that's a shame. It's not a lot of sliders. Here. 30. I can't zoom out either. This looks nice. I usually don't pull my hair back like that though. Yeah, that hair's a bit too long. I might take that one. That's the only one with a fringe. Everything else is pulled back. So either that one, but the hair's a bit too long there, I don't really like it. So yeah, probably this one. It's kind of tied back a little. Hair color, 50 colors. Not very vibrant, but there's definitely a ton of tones here. Also, yeah, so it's very subtle, but that's purple. That's green. That's blue. So this is a more of a steel color. That looks nice. That was 37. This is much more dark blue. Very cool, dark, like raven black. Oh, so this is a dark blue. That's dark green. I'm gonna pick that one, I think. So it's not really that bright. So either the dark blue or like the one that's a bit steely, but that's grey. Like that one. Eyebrow style. Monobrow. Thin facial hair. Facial hair. So yeah. Character customization. Features. Scars, no age. I'm not old. I'm not old. Let's see if there's any subtle makeup. I can't pick color. So I usually just add like say simple makeup here. Just like mascara and lipstick. To make the eyes pop out more, so just that. Oh, I can't take screenshots, can I? Like, I'm not using Steam. Okay. Next. Name. Answer your character's name. Spaces choices dying to meet you. 16 characters. So should I put the full name or like just the first name? 16 character limit. I think I'm gonna call it that. I always call my characters like that. Accept, enter. Next. Oh, that is a spaceship. Oh, yes, that is a spacesuit. Why did I say spaceship? Summary. It's nice, there's a summary. Okay. I just spent 50 minutes, well, 40 minutes in character creation. That's a good time. Well, not 40 minutes, more like half an hour, which is a good time because I spent the first 10 in settings. Adjusted skill value. That seems good. The Outer Worlds. Ugh. Oh no. Those lights.
Looks to be your lucky day, my friend.
What? Ugh. Ugh. So, we're finally at the colony.
Please power down your engines and prepare to be...
Not likely, bootlickers. Initiate skip jump.
Terra 2, orbiting laboratory, Halcyon system. Okay, so I kind of.
Structural integrity down 25%. Power levels down.
So remember when Homer Simpson was in that pod, that episode, and he kept being carried around by people? I kind of feel like that at the moment. It's like I'm in a cryopod, just waking up. It's like, okay. I didn't know the defrosting process was like this. It's a little bumpy. Hello. Oh, are you here?
Ah,
To
there
welcome
you
me?
are. Wondering what's going on, eh? A bit of bad news there, I'm afraid.
Oh,
Your colony
ow.
ship was inexplicably knocked out of
Why are you
space
closing it?
and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds.
Cool.
This means that you and every other colonist on the Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or
Oh.
take.
Do I get a pension?
Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death,
Yeah.
but it's really more of a liquefaction.
I don't feel liquid.
Something wrong? Oh, yes, well, not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically.
Why are you sealing me in?
I
What are you
guess
doing?
we'll see, yes? Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists. I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board
So
is
am I
a
like pumped full of
sizable bounty on my
adrenaline at the
head.
moment?
Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck!
Okay, guess I'll see you later. Guess I'll see Han Solo. Ah! Ah! I just woke up, what are you doing? I still haven't woken up yet. Ah! 60th anniversary of the Hope's disappearance. Space's choice. Oh, look at that. It's like a jiggling thing. Jiggle, jiggle. Look at that. Jiggle, jiggle.
Can you hear me? Is this thing working? There you are. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the smuggler.
Is there a screen here?
And he should be waiting for
Wait,
you
is this
at
my
the landing
cryopod?
site.
Was that my cryopod in the
He's
background?
to be your chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry. I'm told he's a specialist.
This is an escape
Gunslinger,
pod.
one of a kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land. Good luck.
Okay.
All the colonists are counting on you.
Ah! Why are you sending me down? It's like, I just woke up. Things are getting very hot. I'm pretty sure this is not how, like, defrosting me works. Ow. 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 Okay. Ow. Am I sideways?
Ah, you landed good. Hawthorne should be close by.
Oh wow, look at the...
What in
Oh,
Lord's
whoops,
name?
sorry.
Is that him? Oh, that idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it. Oh well, no sense in letting his ship go to waste. Hawthorne won't mind you
It
taking
wasn't my
his ship.
fault. It wasn't my
Better you
fault.
than the board,
It was this crazy guy's fault.
Not
Okay.
sure I trusted the fellow. Might have
Look
thought
at that
I threw a bounty on my
Fisto.
head.
Look at that Fisto
Shame about
moment.
the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go.
Look at that Fisto moment. That is... Am I on the moon? What's gravity like? It's a little bit low. Oh my goodness. My encoding is actually being overloaded. I'm on a new computer and my encoding for the stream is being overloaded. I just saw some issues there. Some stuttering. What's my frame rate? Maybe I should turn down the frame rate. Let's play at 30. Oh right, it's motion blur. I don't like motion blur. What is this? I'm on just a random planet. Emerald Fair region. There's compass at the top. Spacebar. F for medical, I think. Can't see my body. Health bar at the top. Look at that. Look at that. Everything's so beautiful. Oh, there's a ring around my planet. Well, it's not my planet, but you know. It's kind of fiery. It's just, do you like... I'm guessing he was in the middle of putting it down because his hand's still on the beacon. Still, I mean, it hit his head, so that means he probably died instantly. Yeah. Wow, look at that. That's brilliant. Okay, I need to adjust my mouse sensitivity now. It's about 30. Okay, that's good. Now. Why is that on fire? What's that? Why is that on fire? Oh, great, tutorial level, right. Okay. Okay. Oh, there's like an icon. Can I slide? No. Okay. Crouch. Oh, and the prompt comes up again. That's a nice thing. Like, I walked away from it and the prompt came back up. Right. Hello there. Please don't eat me. Left shift to sprint. Pretty standard tutorial area. Oh, what's this? I don't need to sneak. That guy's dead. Use tall grass. Hold E, take all. A trino. Pots. Ooh, that's... Oh, look at that. There's a vignette for when I'm hidden. I can hide in grass. And the grass fades away. Oh, that's a cool effect. That's cool, that's cool, that's cool, that's cool, that's cool. Awareness meters. Okay, I don't know what that is. I don't know how to fight him. I'm just gonna go now. Uh-oh. What's that? Oh, okay. I think the adrenaline's wearing off.
You see now, you've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
That's a bit of a jump. Oh right, lower gravity. Ow. Emergency medical inhaler to heal. Each activation consumes 1 neutrino. So I have 11. Stim pack button. Actually, what happens if I... Oh! Like the buttons change instantly, but it's left button and A in the top left corner. In the demo, like there's like a directional thing in the bottom left. That's cool. That's cool. Yes, so it's like a medical inhaler, I suppose. Hello.
Hey, you, come here.
Oh, I can't quick save. I'm playing Supernova.
You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, law, that stings.
Spacer's what?
Oh, we're all part of the Spacer's Choice family here. Not that I deserve to be. Can't even deliver a company slogan.
It's okay.
We were out on
You're
patrol.
injured.
I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters.
I see. Well, sit still. I'll patch you up.
Looks like the bleeding stopped. I owe you one. Hope you don't mind me omitting this little exchange from my report. Spacer's Choice doesn't like us accepting outside help.
If the gun misfired in his holster, it sounds like a crappy gun. Spacer's Choice. Oh, it's nice that they should actually show the dialogue there. That's nice. Oh, what's this? Oh, history. History. How did you shoot yourself in your side? What? It probably came out of the top. I think stuff comes out of the top. So, what were you doing out here?
Investigating an illegally grounded ship. All spacecraft must arrive and depart from authorized landing pads. That's board law, that is. Some hull had grounded their spacecraft out in the open. That's a real good way to attract marauders. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh?
Persuade one, lie one, intimidate one. Well, I've got a bad idea. How about you give me the gun and I'll go take help. I mean, you can't really use it, right? Yeah. Someone grounded their ship illegally? I'll hunt them down for you. You're an idiot. Give me your gun before you get yourself killed. So, that's probably the ship I'm supposed to acquire, but... Okay, well, you know, this seems like a guy who's a guy. Look, I'll help you to the extent that I'm able.
You'd better take my gun then. Careful, it's worth more to the company than I am. Here, you can have my saber too, for patching me up and all. All Spacer's Choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's Choice. Yes, nailed it that time.
Can you... Okay, I'm off then. This guy's kinda crazy. Cause... it's telling me to attack. Yeah, this guy's kinda crazy. I think he's a bit too invested into the company. What's this? Mag pick. Okay, so... Spacer's Choice. There's like chairs. Pots and pans. Mag pick. Tartar sauce. Pre-sliced bread. Bread was only an E. Fast ration pill. Let's see, what happens if I press tab? Weapon safety training. You can have up to 4 weapons at a time by dragging up to the top of the slots. Take care of your weapons and now take care of your enemies. That's me in a spacesuit. Oh, light, heavy, and energy ammo. That's nice. It's a nice simplification there. I've got a saber. Put that there. Should put that there actually. Oh, it's a nice click drag. Flip sword. Hold S to flip sword. Journal. Phineas needs your help. You need transportation first. Botched completed. Quest type. Oh, region. Map. Oh, it's a very nice 2D drawn map. That's really, really nice. That's useless to me at the moment though. I have no idea where I am. There's my stats, skills, perks, toughness, classic from Fallout, slow the world. Surely this is normal. Lone wolf, strider. Man, it's really nice that it's all actually here, and it's much more compact as well. It's not a list. Details, reputation, of course. Entering channels, in a strange land. It's interesting crosshair. Well, let's take a look here. It's a pretty simple looking gun. Not a fan of the zoom, but that always happens. Okay, so I guess I just need to...
Damn it, my ears!
Ow. Oh, it's explosive.
What just happened? Can you hear me? What in the hell? This...
Yeah, I'm kind of underground at the moment. I still don't know who you are, and oh dear, we're right under a rocket engine. That's are you sure? Are you sure you don't want to get out of here?
Thanks for patching me up.
Can you at least tell me where I am?
You hit your head or something? You're in Emerald Vale. We're a Spacer's Choice community. Edgewater's a little ways down. Prettiest place in the Vale. Be sure to stop by a provisioner's for a can of our famous salt tuna.
Okay, do you know anything about the Hope, by the way? Just a random conversation.
The Hope? Is that some sort of fancy new drug? Are you with Auntie Cleo or something? Don't take this the wrong way or nothing, but I'm not allowed to fraternize with Cleo workers. Company policy.
Okay. Yes, I'm totally with them. I'm sorry. Oh, I can't get behind the guy. There we go. Dehydrated water tablets. Actually, I just realised those 3 meters below in the top left, that's food, drink and sleep, isn't it? But did I pick them up? Did I consume them? Armor. Drag them up to equip them. 2 slots. That requires repair apparently or something. Wait, no. That wrench. Is it a bonus or hibernation suit? Consumables. It uses Adreno as fuel and always keeps it loaded in slot 1. Increase your medical skill to unlock more drug mixing slots. 1, 2, 3, 4. So Adreno, Tartarus sauce. Tangy sauce made from real atmospheric contaminants from Tartarus. Cool. A loaf of sliced bread. Pre-sliced bread. But I'm pretty sure it's not bread. It's fast ration pill. Provides flavorless sustenance only. No. It's not. Bread was B-R-E-D, so it's not bread, it's bread. Salt tuna. Salty tuna. Dehydrated water. Water without the oxygen or hydrogen. Cool. Like water in a pill. Just add air. Now available and carbonated. Tastes fresh because it was. Great on fish. For life's little ouchies. Okay, I'm sorry for the explosion. Let's just go. 9 rounds. Sprat. Oh dear, I'm pretty sure I'm... hibernation complications detected. Tactical time dilation. Your brain processes time differently. Standing still drains it very slowly while moving attacks drain it faster. Yeah, so it's... time dilation. Some extracts explode when hit. Okay. What? Snarling. Hello. Oh. Yes, it's basically bullet time. Bit cartridge. Light ammo, rebuilt mining gear. What's rebuilt mining gear? Is that his outfit? Oh. You have a new item for your inventory. It looks so much like Fallout, doesn't it? Like even the dropped items are the same. Yeah, I'm not wearing a bunch of scraps, thank you very much. I guess I'll just sell it later. Oh, I dismembered his thing. His arm. Bit cartridge, light ammo. Guess I'll take this stuff. Hacking and picking locks. If your skill is high enough, you'll see how many picks you need. Mag picks are used to break open locks, and bypass shunts are used to break computer encryptions. Okay. Pick up mock apple. Bunch of nanas. Mag pick. What's this? I need 5. COG brew. Tarmac and cheese. Tarmac and cheese. Okay. Sergeant Bill. Fish sticks. Oh, whoops, I stepped in the fire. Hold. 2, 3, 4, 5. Telescoping staff. The iconic Space's Choice telescoping staff can be modified in many ways. 4 additional cost. 2-handed melee. Okay, I'll just take that. I don't really want to use it though. What's this? Oh, I killed a little bug. awareness meters as well, that's cool. Oh, I just died. Okay, so right, I need to remember that I'm playing in Supernova. Oh, wow, I'm just all the way back here.
I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go.
Yeah, so I think I'm already not a fan of the... Yes, they did scream, didn't they? They scream out after pulling a bullet in their head. Yeah, unfortunately I just got sent straight back to the beginning of the map. So that's not something I really like. That's probably the one thing I don't like out of hardcore, it seems. And I can't quick save, so... it's kind of a nice thing. So... yeah, so I'm probably going to turn the difficulty down now that I know what it's like. The reason I play on normal is honestly because it's usually balanced for normal. Like the amount of damage, the amount of hits it takes to kill the enemies feels right. So I kind of like all the other features, I think, but just not. Yeah, so I might play on normal.